At Lead Systems, we believe in continuous education and our commitment to transformative learning in the field of IT and education. While designing our course on helping hands, becoming everyday heroes, our team did research work on the initiatives taken by the Government of India to support the public in general, and we found so many useful schemes that we are sharing on this platform to create an awareness among people and make sure it reaches to the masses. Initiatives to support the public in general. Let us take a look at the various initiatives undertaken by our government to help people in need. The Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana is a significant initiative by the Indian government aimed at providing relief and support to the economically disadvantaged sections of society, especially during time. It was launched in 2016 and focuses on addressing the needs of the poor and marginalized communities by offering various welfare measures and assistance programs. One of the key components of the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana is its emphasis on food security and nutritional support. Under this initiative, the government provides subsidized food grains to eligible beneficiaries through the Public Distribution System, PDS. This ensures that vulnerable populations have access to essential food items at affordable prices, thereby mitigating the risk of hunger and malnutrition. In addition to food security, the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana also includes measures to enhance financial inclusion and support livelihoods. The scheme facilitates direct cash transfers to the bank accounts of beneficiaries, providing them with financial assistance during times of economic hardship. Moreover, the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana promotes the creation of employment opportunities and skill development initiatives to empower individuals and uplift their economic status. Furthermore, the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana initiative encompasses various healthcare interventions to improve access to medical services and essential healthcare facilities for disadvantaged communities. This includes the provision of free or subsidized healthcare services, medicines, and diagnostic tests, ensuring that individuals receive timely medical assistance without facing financial constraints. Overall, the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana underscores the government's commitment to addressing the welfare needs of the poor and vulnerable sections of society. By providing comprehensive support in areas such as food security, financial inclusion, livelihoods, and healthcare, Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana aims to alleviate poverty, promote social equity, and foster inclusive development across the nation. Let us take a look at another initiative that focuses on health and well-being. Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana is a transformative healthcare initiative launched by the Indian government to provide financial protection against catastrophic health expenses to economically vulnerable families. Introduced in 2018, Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana aims to address the long-standing challenges faced by millions of Indians in accessing affordable and quality healthcare services. This comprehensive scheme has garnered significant attention for its ambitious goals and potential to improve health outcomes for millions of citizens across the country. At its core, Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana offers a comprehensive health insurance scheme designed to provide financial protection against catastrophic health expenses. By covering over 10 crore families, PMJ targets some of the most economically disadvantaged sections of society, ensuring that they are not pushed into poverty due to exorbitant healthcare costs. This broad coverage underscores the government's commitment to leaving no one behind in its quest for inclusive development. One of the key features of Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana is its provision of cashless treatment for secondary and tertiary hospitalizations. This means that beneficiaries can avail themselves of medical services at any empaneled hospital without having to bear the financial burden upfront. This cashless mechanism not only facilitates timely access to healthcare but also alleviates the immediate financial strain faced by families during medical emergencies. Furthermore, Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana encompasses a wide range of medical procedures and treatments, including surgeries, consultations, diagnostics, and more. This expansive coverage ensures that beneficiaries have access to a comprehensive suite of healthcare services, irrespective of their medical needs. By removing financial barriers to essential healthcare, PMJ empowers individuals to seek timely medical attention without having to compromise on the quality or scope of treatment. Beyond its immediate benefits, Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana is envisioned as a catalyst for transforming India's healthcare landscape. By improving access to quality healthcare services, the scheme aims to reduce the burden of out-of-pocket healthcare expenditure on families, thereby enhancing their financial resilience and well-being. This, in turn, contributes to the overall improvement of health outcomes and the quality of life for millions of citizens across the country. Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana's emphasis on portability further strengthens its appeal as a transformative healthcare initiative. Beneficiaries can avail themselves of healthcare services at any PMJ empaneled hospital across India, regardless of their state of residence. This portability feature ensures that individuals have the flexibility to seek treatment wherever they are, thereby promoting greater accessibility and convenience in healthcare delivery. In essence, Ayushman Bharat Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana represents a paradigm shift in India's approach to healthcare provision. By combining financial protection with expansive coverage and portability, PMJ endeavors to ensure that no family is left behind due to lack of access to quality healthcare. It supports the vision of universal health coverage. To promote good health, it is mandatory to have good diet, and for this Government of India has taken an initiative to provide quality grains at subsidized rate. Let us discuss more about it. The National Food Security Act is a landmark legislation enacted by the Government of India with the aim of ensuring food security for all citizens of the country. Enacted in 2013, NFSA represents a significant step towards addressing hunger and malnutrition by guaranteeing access to subsidized food grains to a large section of the population, particularly the vulnerable and economically disadvantaged. At its core, National Food Security Act seeks to provide food security by legally entitling eligible households to receive food grains at subsidized prices through the Public Distribution System, PDS. Under National Food Security Act, priority households are identified and entitled to receive subsidized food grains, including rice, wheat, and coarse grains, at fixed prices. These priority households comprise up to 75% of the rural population and up to 50% of the urban population, with special provisions for pregnant women, lactating mothers, and children. One of the key provisions of National Food Security Act is the coverage of vulnerable groups through targeted public distribution. By focusing on priority households and vulnerable segments of society, NFSA aims to ensure that those most in need of food assistance receive timely support to meet their nutritional requirements. This targeted approach helps in directing resources more effectively towards those who need it the most, thereby maximizing the impact of food security interventions. Furthermore, National Food Security Act emphasizes the role of decentralized governance in the implementation of food security programs. State governments are entrusted with the responsibility of identifying eligible beneficiaries, managing the distribution of food grains, and monitoring the functioning of fair price shops. This decentralized approach allows for greater flexibility and adaptability in catering to the specific needs and challenges faced by different regions and communities across the country. National Food Security Act also lays emphasis on transparency and accountability in the delivery of food security benefits. The enactment of grievance redressal mechanisms and the use of technology for tracking and monitoring the distribution of food grains help in enhancing accountability and ensuring that benefits reach the intended beneficiaries in a timely manner. Another significant aspect of National Food Security Act is its focus on nutritional support for vulnerable groups, particularly women and children. Special provisions are made for the distribution of supplementary nutrition to pregnant women and lactating mothers through the Integrated Child Development Services Scheme. This nutritional support aims to address the specific dietary requirements of women and children during critical stages of growth and development, thereby contributing to the overall improvement of maternal and child health outcomes. In addition to addressing immediate food security concerns, National Food Security Act also recognizes the importance of long-term agricultural sustainability and food production. The Act mandates the provision of support for farmers through the implementation of various agricultural and food security-related schemes, including minimum support prices, MSPs, crop insurance, and agricultural extension services. Overall, the National Food Security Act (NFSA) represents a significant milestone in India's efforts to combat hunger, malnutrition, and food insecurity. Now, let's delve into the transformative impact of the Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act (MGNREGA). The Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act is a landmark social welfare scheme implemented by the Government of India in 2005. Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act guarantees 100 days of wage employment per year to rural households, primarily focusing on unskilled laborers. The primary objective of Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act is to enhance livelihood security in rural areas by providing employment opportunities, thereby addressing poverty and promoting inclusive growth. The scheme aims to create durable assets and infrastructure in rural areas, such as roads, water conservation structures, and irrigation facilities, to promote agricultural productivity and rural development. Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act mandates the provision of minimum wages and timely payment of wages to workers, ensuring their socio-economic security and dignity. It empowers local self-governance institutions, such as Gram Panchayats, by involving them in the planning, implementation, and monitoring of Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act works. Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act has been instrumental in enhancing rural incomes, reducing distress migration, and empowering marginalized communities, particularly women, scheduled castes, SCs, and scheduled tribes, STs. The scheme has contributed significantly to improving the living standards and overall well-being of rural households, fostering social cohesion and economic resilience in rural India. Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act continues to be a vital tool for poverty alleviation and rural development, embodying the principles of social justice, equity, and inclusive growth. Now, let's explore the transformative impact of Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana. The Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana is a groundbreaking initiative launched by the Government of India on 1 May 2016, with the overarching aim of providing clean cooking fuel access to women from below poverty line households nationwide. This visionary scheme seeks to mitigate the health and environmental risks associated with traditional cooking fuels like wood, coal, and cow dung, which pose severe hazards, particularly to women and children. Under Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana, eligible beneficiaries receive financial assistance to obtain new LPG connections, enabling them to transition from unclean and inefficient cooking methods to cleaner liquefied petroleum gas, LPG. By empowering women through the provision of LPG connections in their names, Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana not only enhances their health and safety but also promotes their socio-economic empowerment. Moreover, the scheme contributes to environmental sustainability by reducing indoor air pollution, deforestation, and carbon emissions associated with traditional cooking fuels. Through robust awareness campaigns and outreach efforts, Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana aims to ensure effective implementation and maximize its impact on the ground, thereby transforming the lives of millions of women and their families across India. Let's discuss the next Yojana that aims to provide affordable housing for all. The Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana is a flagship affordable housing scheme launched by the Government of India in 2015, with the vision of providing housing for all by the year 2022. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana consists of two key components: Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Urban, and Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Gramin. Under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Urban, the government aims to provide affordable housing to urban poor households through the construction of new houses and the enhancement of existing housing stock. The scheme offers financial assistance in the form of interest subsidy on home loans, direct subsidy for construction or purchase of houses, and beneficiary-led construction (BLC) for slum redevelopment and housing for economically weaker sections. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Gramin, on the other hand, focuses on providing pakka houses with basic amenities to rural households living in kucha houses. The scheme aims to improve the quality of life and housing conditions in rural areas by constructing durable and environmentally sustainable houses. Beneficiaries of Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Gramin, receive financial assistance from the government to build new houses or upgrade their existing kucha houses. Key features of Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana include the use of technology and geotagging for transparent beneficiary selection, adherence to eco-friendly construction practices, and convergence with other government schemes for infrastructure development and livelihood enhancement. Additionally, the scheme promotes women's empowerment by ensuring that the title of the house is in the name of the female head of the household or jointly with the male head. Despite challenges like land availability and funding constraints, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana has made significant progress since its inception, with millions of houses being constructed or sanctioned across urban and rural areas. The scheme has contributed to the reduction of homelessness, improvement of living standards, and empowerment of marginalized communities. However, challenges such as land availability, funding constraints, and implementation bottlenecks remain, requiring continued efforts and innovative solutions to achieve the goal of housing for all by 2022. Overall, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana represents a crucial step towards fulfilling the basic right to shelter for all citizens. Let us delve into another famous initiative of Government of India to make India clean and green. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, initiated on 2 October 2014 by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, is a comprehensive nationwide cleanliness campaign aimed at achieving the vision of a clean India by 2 October 2019, coinciding with Mahatma Gandhi's 150th birth anniversary. The campaign focuses on several key objectives, including the elimination of open defecation, eradication of manual scavenging, promotion of proper sanitation and hygiene practices, and implementation of scientific solid waste management systems. It encompasses various components, such as the construction of household and community toilets, awareness campaigns to promote behavior change, solid waste management initiatives, and mobilization of stakeholders at all levels. Over the years, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan has made significant progress, with millions of toilets built across rural and urban areas, leading to a substantial reduction in open defecation. The campaign has also raised awareness about the importance of cleanliness and hygiene, resulting in positive behavior change among citizens. Despite challenges such as inadequate infrastructure and cultural barriers, the initiative continues to drive towards its goals, leveraging technology, innovation, and community engagement. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan has had a profound impact on public health, environmental sustainability, and overall quality of life, positioning India as a global leader in the sanitation and cleanliness movement. However, sustained commitment and collective action are crucial to maintaining the momentum and realizing the vision of a clean India for generations to come. Let's take a pledge to make this place a cleaner, greener, and healthier home for generations to come. Let's look at the key takeaways of this chapter. Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana provides economic relief to vulnerable populations during crisis and ensures food and financial security for the disadvantaged. National Food Security Act ensures access to subsidized food grains for eligible beneficiaries, addressing food insecurity and malnutrition among marginalized communities. Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee Act provides livelihood security through guaranteed wage employment, fostering rural development and infrastructure creation. Pradhan Mantri Ujjwala Yojana promotes clean cooking fuel adoption among women from economically weaker sections, improving health outcomes and reducing indoor air pollution. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana aims to provide affordable housing to all by 2022, fostering inclusive urban development and addressing housing shortage. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan promotes cleanliness, hygiene, and sanitation across India, fostering community participation and behavior change towards cleanliness. Thank you for watching.